the day. Almost 2 years of preparation for this mission. A lot of laughs, along with the failures, of course. We knew this day would come, but geez, did it ever speed up on us. There were 5 of us set to this mission. We have been gone for 6 months. An expected expedition, scientific research. We loaded everything up earlier for this morning. Our clothes and food have been packed for days. I am close with one of my crewmates, Purple. The others are trained elsewhere. I have no hard time making friends, so I am not really worried about that, as long as they can keep up with the end of the work. After a long day of goodbye-ness, double-checking our supply list and going over our mission details one last time, we begin liftoff. We strap in and get ready for takeoff. A deep breath, one last deep breath, blast off. I feel a thrust as we begin to lift. I look around at my crew. All 5 of us seamlessly left out a sign of relief. The first 2 days took a bit of adjusting. It's weird being in space. It's weird not being grounded. I haven't seen so much of my crew, although we probably could have done a better job at inducing ourselves. Maybe tomorrow. It has been 4 days and nothing crazy has happened, although I thought there would be 5 of us. Last I checked, there were 6. I asked Purple about it, but he can't remember how many of us were actually assigned to the mission. I guess that's not a big deal. In case space is actually making me crazy, the astronauts on board are named Cyan, Purple, Red, White, Brown, and then there's me, of course, Black. Today I'm going to document everything. I am going suspicious something, not right here. I am starting my day in the cafeteria. It's middle of the ship, and for the biggest room, there are 5 faded blue circular tables in the cafeteria. Girls, someone left a day-old pizza on the upper right table. The whole crew starts here every morning. To our right is upper engine, to the left weapons. My first task of the day is to swipe my card. That's in admin, which is forward and then right to the right. I hurry to admin while Cyan and Purple head right back. Red and White head left and Brown stays in cafeteria. Admin's in a tiny room. There are 3 desks with widgets at each one. In the middle of the room is the admin table, a layout of the ship with markers as to show the location of other crewmates on the ship. It is also the room where we regulate the ship. I hurry to the end of the room and swipe my card. It's easy to start the day. My new task is in navigation. I am to check the wiring and fix it as needed. Navigation is the head of the ship. There are 2 ways to get back there. Back to the cafeteria or down to storage. I picked the storage route. Priming shields is another one of my tasks. We aren't supposed to do tasks out of order, but since no one is around, I don't think it's too big of a deal as long as they get it all done. I head to storage and then right passing communications. A static from the radio buzzes as I go closer, then fades as I leave. At the end of the hallway is shields. I begin to prime the shields and see Brown pass quickly. Hey Brown, how's the task going? He mumbles something weird and keeps on his way. Rude, but there's nothing out of the ordinary from what I noticed the past couple of days. Check another task I finished. Nothing. I head up to the navigation. In the hallway before reaching navigation, there's a little checkbox with a lightning bolt on it. I quickly unscrew the panel and begin to fix the wires. Blue to blue, red to red, and then so on. Next wiring is the electrical. I decide to buy the cafeteria on the way to download some data. Another one of my tasks is to, in the next room of the weapons. The room, the left, the cafeteria, that I see it. White, his suit is ripped in half. His upper half gone a pool of blood where his stomach and head should be. I am frozen in fear and grab my walkie-talkie and shaky report. Static black reporting white. He's in bed. He's dead. And Ansel bat cutting each other off. Where, how? We all meet up in cafeteria. Weapons room, I answer. He was alone. I haven't seen anyone except Brown. Brown interrupts and a jumble of words come out. I would never do something like this. Inhuman. Red directs. What are you trying to say, Brown? There was something among us. We all stare at each other with suspicion growing. What do we do? Cheyenne asked in her voice, ancestrally present. Now that we are here, I can only remember 5 boarding passes. Why? There were 6 of us, she demands. We need to take a vote. I can recall who is supposed to be here. I thought it too, Cheyenne, I assure her. I tried to ask Popo, but he couldn't remember. We decide to skip voting anyone without further information. We break away from the cafeteria. I hurry down to storage, then left to electrical. I didn't see which way the others went. In all the common, I forgot to look. What could we have done to that? White? What? The way the body cuts in half, and only an animal could do that. And where's the upper half? Stop. I can't keep thinking of picturing it. I see the little electrical panel and quickly unscrew it. The wires of this box are cut like the first one. I patch some as the closed box. Shot in all the commutation, I fought to do my task in the cafeteria. I head up to the cafeteria to download important data. Might as well report what we have found in the week since launch. The signal often cuts out. While I do this task, unfortunately, I cannot leave. And it's a couple second wait, but it feels like minutes. At 80% completion, the walkie crackles. It's red. Popo's dead. No one responds right away. A similar silence we all feel is brought into existence. There are really something here that is killing us one by one. Meet in cafeteria. Red struggles to say. You can hear the pain in his voice. Whale, Cheyenne demands. Lower engine, Red answers. I don't want to randomly throw names, but I saw Brown following Popo earlier. They were together. Lies, Brown mumbles. He's lying. He took the rest of us. His helmet black and opaque. I cannot see his face. But, like you cannot see mine, I can only hear his voice, but I am unsure if it's a voice I can trust. He has to go, Cheyenne bolts off. Every son Brown and the imposter is him. We have to vote him out. Calm down, Cheyenne. I try to calm her, but she is thinking straight anymore. Vote him out. Vote him out, she screams. I am not sure what to say. A vote, Red also demands. Okay. One by one we vote. Cheyenne and Red votes Brown. Brown votes Red. I vote to skip. Brown isn't it. Cheyenne reports. Red and Cheyenne throw Brown into an airlock and thrust him into space. I cannot speak. I cannot believe this is happening. That this has happened. Cheyenne and Red turn back towards me. Cheyenne, helmet is also darkened. I cannot see her expression, but I imagine as this one is relief. I look at Red, ashamed of what has happened. But his helmet, it isn't black. It cracked and a long spider web of tongues comes shooting out. Both his hands detach and whip Cheyenne apart in front of me. I try to run. It's fast. It inhales the top of Cheyenne's body and runs even faster. The second's on me. The spider's web of tongues snap together into a sharp needle. It pierces my head and it detaches arms that come out from both sides. Swiftly I am whipped into disgust, the same as my other colleagues. Everything goes black.
Hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Like this video for Cookie, and check out my other videos. I hope you guys like this, guys. Bye.